So as you can see, I'm at Mt St Helens tonight. I'm here on a mission. It's a mission about one specific shot that I've had in mind for a long time. So there's a full moon tonight, and it's gonna be rising behind those hills there, and it's gonna slowly move above St Helens. So I want to capture a long exposure of that. It's the first time that I'm gonna do a long exposure at night. It's the first time I'm gonna do a long exposure of the moon, so I have no idea if this is gonna work. I only have one shot, of course, because I only have one camera. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So this is my idea. As you can see, the moon is gonna rise there. It's gonna go above Mt St Helens. It's pretty high, so it's not gonna be exactly what I wanted to, but still, it might work. Being so high in the sky, I'm using the wide lens. Wide, it's 50 mil, that is like 28 in 35 mil, but it's the widest I have. So yeah, that's the composition there. So it's 6:30. The moon is gonna rise in 20 minutes, but it's not gonna show up above the horizon until maybe 7:10. So I have 1 hour until that happens. And I wanna, the long exposure is gonna last until at least the moon is around here, so 10:30. So say it's gonna be from 7:30 to 10:30. That's Mount Adams. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It was supposed to be clear, but there are some clouds. I don't know how that's gonna affect the photo. I know, or the exposure. Also, I'm seeing, it's gonna be hard to see on the camera, but I'm seeing planes flying by, so they'll show up too. That might be cool, I don't know. So this is one of the cool things about film cameras like this one. It doesn't use battery while taking long exposures like this, so you can take an exposure for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. It doesn't matter, it's just gonna keep going. It's just gonna stay open and the film is gonna get exposed. That's not the same for digital cameras like the one I'm holding, for example, so you need like an external battery for them, or I don't know, something to keep them going, because it's using power all the time. It's the moon. Okay, so there I go. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna shoot it. So I'm using the 10-stop ND filter, and for now I'm shooting at f4. This lens only goes to 3.5, so according to my math, this should give me an exposure of around 3 hours, accounting for the reciprocity failure of film. And in 3 hours, the moon should be just above Mt St Helens, so that's what I'm hoping for. At least I have no idea. But just in case I'm trying to overexpose the photo, I think it's better with film. I use the digital camera as a light meter, and for these settings it was telling me 1 second. With the ND filter that becomes 16 minutes, and with reciprocity failure that becomes 3 hours more or less. So that's my math. So yeah, it should be done by 10:30, 11 p.m. or so. and then 2 hours drive home, 1 a.m. in bed. Not too bad. So finally came back to the car. It's getting pretty cold out there, and yeah, there is not much to do anyway. Just looking at the camera. The landscape is really beautiful though. It's pretty bright because of the full moon, so you can see a lot, and there are a lot of stars too. But yeah, I've been out there for an hour already, so I'm gonna take a little nap.
You were not yet allowed to sell the product. You had to give it. You were an intern.
All right, so it's been 3 hours. I'm gonna stop it soon and take a couple more photos around to finish the roll so I can develop it tomorrow, and that's it, and I'm going home. Well, so I'm done, but two bad news that I hope they are not that bad. The first one is that I was shooting Tri-X and I thought I was shooting HP5. That changes the exposure times. Not by much though, but... And the second one is that I dropped my lens on the pavement. Seems to be fine. Looks like the rain took all the beating there, as you can see. This is what I use for the ND filters, and yeah.